Howdy! The stream will get started soon. In the meantime, you could enjoy this gif of Phantom eating treats. She puts a lot of work into everything she did. Wait. I just happened to, open up Twitter, and right there, apparently Ethan Ralph got beat up in Portugal. What is going on? Hold on. Let me flip over to this. Show right monitor. I only vaguely know who he is, but for some reason this is still just, what is going on, man? I don't know what's going on. The internet's a weird place, and the stream is getting started soon. Let me come over here actually get started, because when you're starting soon, you gotta get started at some point. Like I said, you get to enjoy the little Phantom up there eating her little treats, being a little goob. Like I said, she puts a lot of work into stuff. It's because she's so small. When you're that small, everything is a big deal. Everything is hard work. Alright, let's see, we can take the GIF off here. We can take the stream starting soon off. Hey, Dark Album Marcher, we're just getting started! I just hit play like a minute ago, and yeah, it's playing. Who knew when you hit play that's what happened? Or, I guess, start stream. Same difference. How are you doing? You having a good one? You having a great one? Having an okay one? Yeah! My poor little doggeroo. That was just her snacking down on 2 little treats. I took a bunch of pictures, and then just as an experiment, I went to see if with FFmpeg, if I can convert the pictures into an animated GIF. And I could. And so there we go. I understand some people like to say Jif, but they're wrong. Jif is a brand of peanut butter. Let's rotate this up maybe a little bit. Make the angle a little better. I think we need this other lamp on. Hold on. It's kind of dark. I might have to fiddle with my camera, the camera itself. Brighten things up. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Alright. You had a great day at the shop. You love to hear it. You love to hear it. You had another shop this past weekend and did well too. Nice. There's no other way to put it than nice. Let's, yeah, I think that's a little more squared up. Alright, that's what we're going to go with. So, hello, welcome. I'm your host, Lazar, and we have comic books because today is Wednesday, aka New Comic Book Day. I don't know why it took 4 fingers to say that, but it did. I get most of my comic books from Graham Cracker Comics, and when you go into a Graham Crackers, you get 3 comic books out of the 75-cent bin for free. You know, not too shabby, and you just walk in, and you walk out with books. So, if you're ever near Graham Crackers, like the one I go to, and it's right next to a Little Caesars or whatever, and you're just, coming in to pick up a pizza at Little Caesars, well, you know what? Before you get that hot and ready pizza from Little Caesars, you just pop over to Graham Crackers, you get 3 comic books, then you go get your pizza, and then you can reenact Doug Ernst's life, where he posts comic books and pizza in a very dangerously close situation. If you ever needed proof that Marvel supervillains were real, Ernst is the proof. Little beverage. Apparently made in the USA, or at least bottled in the USA. Who knows where it comes from, really. I got this one because it said exclusive. Who it's exclusive to? I have no idea, but it's exclusive. It's got like a cool foil stamp thing going on, so it's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna grab this. I just saw it sitting there. And I got a couple issues of this series, and nothing ever really struck me as all that standout, but you know, it was exclusive. I'm just gonna keep saying it was exclusive because that is literally the only reason I got it. You know, if this was, give me a second. Give me just a second here. Let's see. Chat highlight. Add source. Can I... So is that one like specifically for Twitch? What about this one? Is this a YouTube? No, it won't let me pick what provider I want. So no, it looks like the chat highlight thing does not actually do jack on YouTube. So I guess they don't have a widget for that. That's lame. I would have put your message up on the screen here. Looks neat. Is it horror? It's about vampires. I don't remember how horror-ish it is, because I've only got like 2 other issues of it, and I don't remember anything about them except that I flipped through them and it didn't stick out to me. Oh, here we go. This is the chat box. Does this work? I have no idea if this works. Let me send a test message. This is just like, it should just be a chat box on the screen. So okay, I put the word test in, and oh, there it goes. It shows up. Okay, I still want the chat highlight thing, but I guess like in a pinch, we could use this. Of course, then everything shows up. So when like one of those Russian spam bots rolls in, we're all just gonna suck. Let's see. Can I make it go away? Let's see. Theme box. Always show messages. Oh no, I can't like just make it temporary in duration. Lame. I quit using chat boxes like this a long time ago, so I don't remember what exactly they do. I'm just gonna take that back out of here. Go away. Anyway, it's exclusive. It's exclusive right there. Let's see. Next thing I got was this. I don't know why I got it. I don't know if it's any good. I don't even remember what the Next Men were all about. Let's Google. We can Google that. Next Men. Okay, so Dark Horse, yeah, we got that. Next Men characters made a prototypical appearance as freaks in the lithography plate that was published within History DC Universe. Byrne had pitched them to DC. Some changes. Byrne changed the concept to fit in with his work on the graphic novel 2112 to become the John Byrne's X-Men series. This isn't really telling me anything about it. Why is publication history at the top and not a summary of what the... It doesn't give me anything about the plot. I hate you, Wikipedia. I have to scroll down to get to the synopsis. Hold on, let's look at this together. Show right monitor. Alright, synopsis. First series, which I don't know if that's what this is or not. I guess it is. It's Lies, one of four. Okay, so it's issue 27, even though it's labeled as a number 1. I'm going to flip back to that so you can see that. It's number 27, but it's issue 1. So we're both keeping the regular number of the series going, and we're also trying to get that sweet, sweet number 1 boost by saying it's number 1 of 4 of a miniseries. That's clever. That is clever. I gotta give them that. Okay, back to show right monitor. Let's see. An explosion in Antarctica draws the attention of a group of scientists. There they discover dozens of charred bodies, some of which do not appear to be human. Among them is a creature in a mechanical exoskeleton who kills all but one of the scientists. Okay. Together with... to create superhuman... There's a lot of words here. There are a lot of words here. And... so they escape from the government, and then eventually they're taken in by a government agent who works for an individual known as Control. Oh, I played that game. That was a good game. This seems really complicated. And the youngest member of the team, Danny, who's a speedster, goes to find his birth mother. And his dad is Aldous Hilltop, who I think is the villain. From what it said up there about a guy named Satanus. Like that's pretty obvious. Okay. Two run off to New York City, where Danny hopes to meet his hero, the comic book character Action Max. He instead finds the character's publisher, who decides to exploit Danny and the other X-Men for a new comic book series. This is getting kind of meta and weird. Danny visits claiming to have superpowers is real. This brings an X-Men to the attention of law enforcement. Tried on multiple counts of murder. And then they become Morlocks. During his time at the comic book poster, Danny's befriended by a young woman named Sandy, who's babysitting him. Whoa! Okay, hold up. Nobody is bothered by this. A woman named Sandy who's babysitting him, and then shebang. Babysitting, shebang. Babysitting, shebang. Babysitting, shebang. Like, what on earth? Dude! I know you were writing this in 1991 to 1995, but dude! Who is Jasmine? Oh, a young super acrobat. Okay. Towards the end of the series, Hilltop has... Wow! This is... a thing. Okay, well... I'm apparently in for something really weird here in X-Men number 27, which is also number 1. X-Men puts the X in X-Men. Yeah, more like it puts the XXX in X-Men. Holy moly. Yeah, we can totally do that. So we got... Hold on, we can just do this on screen. Hold on, let me put the stream starting soon back up. And we'll edit it. We'll have some fun with this. Where's the text? Stream starting soon. Here we go. John Burns. X-Men. Let's see, I need to unlock that. There we go. There we go. We'll just like put that up here, and we'll just like leave this for now. There we go. So now everybody knows exactly what this book is all about. Alright, well, the third book... Oh, I should actually move to the side here so we can just keep it like up there as we're talking about other books. Make it a little smaller, maybe. That is not what she said, but that's what we're doing. There we go. John Byrne's Next Men. All right, the other book I got out of the 75-cent bin, and this might be something I already have. I don't know. I got a bunch of John Sable books. I'm not sure if I had this one already, and I was just like, I'm not getting my phone out and looking. I'm just going to pick up Sable number 3 and just roll with it, man. I gotta sit down and read all the John Sable stuff I have, because I got an absolute ton of it. I got like 40 issues of John Sable freelance, I think, sitting in my long boxes. I like spy stuff, okay? Like, I'm not gonna lie, like that kind of stuff is my jam. Like, I keep volume of Golgo 13 on my bookshelf right over there. Like, that's the kind of spy guy I am. And I'm tired of pretending otherwise. I'm tired of pretending I don't like spy stuff, because I like spy stuff. I think everybody likes spy stuff. Most people are just afraid to admit it. Unless it's like James Bond, then they go, oh man, that action sequence is really cool. Yeah, the action sequence isn't even like the good spy stuff. It's a shame the Attorney stuff didn't take off. The art was usually pretty good. Yeah. It may not have taken off, but you know, there's plenty of stuff out there to read. Hey, Mr. Cody oh my god. I just forgot your name. I'm so sorry I forgot your last name. Please forgive. Cody, Mr. Ironverse Comics. There we go. Way to save it, buddy. Way to save it. Bird knows she's your favorite spy show. Nice. Cody Fern got it. Yeah. Let's not go there. Anyway, you said you reviewed one John Sable. Was not the best thing you read, not the worst thing. Yeah. It's a different flavor. And, you know, there's, some people like stuff like that, some people don't, and that's okay. One of the best things about being in this position that I'm in, where I get to sit here and talk about comic books or whatever, is I get to meet people who like different things and who'll tell me about different things. So, for example, you know, Doug Ernst, he has told me many times that he likes to take a slice of pizza, which we're going to represent with my wallet, and place it next to like a $10 or $20 comic book. Like, that's what he likes to do. So just pretend this is a good comic book, like, say, Amazing Spider-Man number 100 or something, and we're just going to take this slice of pizza and slap it down right next to it. And amazingly, we're going to hope that the grease doesn't splatter from here to here in the process. That man is a madman, but I've learned so much about being a madman from him. Plus, he's a pretty cool guy when I met him. Oh man, I wonder if I should go to Bell County Comic Con this year or not. Because, I mean, I liked hanging out with those guys, but like the rest of the convention was not really my scene, man. Oh, and you did, Mr. Cody, you also did miss us looking up John Byrne's Next Men on Wikipedia, and it has earned these X's right here, because like there was a thing where like some lady was like babysitting like, you know, a 14-year-old or whatever, and then like the very next sentence was, you know, it's like babysitting and then they banged. It's like, what on earth? How did this make it into the summary here? Apparently it's a big plot point. I don't know. Anyway, that's the free stuff I got this week. Perhaps more interesting to you is the stuff I actually paid cash money for. My store did not have one of the books I went looking for. Which I was... their newsletter said that Cyberpunk 2077... You Have My Word, or whatever the subtitle for this miniseries is, number 3 was out. But that was not in evidence. So I didn't get that, but I got the other 4 things off my pull list, and we'll go through them here. As soon as I look over at the chat. Hello, chat. See, Iron vs. Comics was thinking about Bill County this year. I don't know. See how this year goes. Yep. Funny you mention that, you finally got a copy of Spider-Man vs. Wolverine, The Death of Hobgoblin. Still looking for more. Oh yeah, Glenn Danzig's books. I got a couple issues of those. I don't review them because I can't show anything on stream about them. Like, not even really the covers. But I got a couple of those. They are crazy. They are written by an absolute total mad lad. Which, you know, Glenn Danzig is an absolute total madman, so it all makes sense. But, you know, I got a copy of Spider-Man vs. Wolverine. I think that's the one where Spider-Man and Wolverine fight in Europe, right? Like, I got a copy of that. I got it out of, I'm pretty sure, the 75-cent bin, man. It was a great book. I think I did a review of it and everything. I loved it. I loved everything about that book. That's it. You just show covers in your reviews. The one you have was fine for that. Yeah, gotcha. Ooh, that was weird. Splatter is another adult horror publisher. Some really odd Schmidt. Ah, yes, odd Germans are definitely a thing. There's a song by, I don't remember if it was on DJ Format's album or not. Anyway, there's a song called Hit Song, and, you know, I'm not going there, because the punchline of the joke is just more hits than German fetish website. We're not going there. So anyway, Robin number 10 is a book I've been looking forward to, because how do you go from, like, Robin is fighting an evil demon guy to where we're at now? And I'm kind of flipping. Whoa! Okay, I don't even care about what's going on in this book, because this left page over here is just kind of cool looking. I guess this is why Ra's al Ghul has the nickname the Demon, huh? Nice, you got a very fine copy for $10. That doesn't seem too bad. Spider-Man vs. Wolverine was a great book. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's very classic Spider-Man from a slightly earlier era than I'm used to. And the Wolverine depiction in it was absolutely fantastic because it gets into Wolverine's past and stuff. It's just a big thumbs up. I kind of flipped through this Robin book, and this was the first panel that struck my vision as being like, whoa, because it's kind of whoa. I mean, you got a big demon, you got Ra's al Ghul looking kind of dapper and crazed. I think that's his mom, who's evil. I don't know anymore, man. I kind of lost the, like, plot line of what's going on here in Robin, and I'm just hoping, like, we get more sick fights, because that's the really fun part of this. Anytime this series has been hewing towards the whole, hey, this is Mortal Kombat, it's been a good read. When it gets into, like, Robin visiting Ra's al Ghul on some desert island, I don't know. It's been hard for you to find because you only eBay when absolutely desperate. I understand. I understand. Book number 2, and unlike the first issue, I think I can actually show this cover on YouTube without much problem. The first issue, let's just say there was some texture above the midriff but below the shoulders under the sling-kini thing. Like, you could definitely, like, it was just like she was naked and they just painted it red. I don't think I've even read the first issue yet. I think it's still in my stack to read, because this computer disaster I had, like, set me back like 3 or 4 weeks for my read schedule. Like, I am just an absolute mess right now, and I'm just now getting out of it. So hopefully this weekend I can sit down and read a ton of stuff. So I don't even really want to open this up and flip through it, but we're going to anyway, because we can. And boy, compared to the cover, this interior art sucks. It's perfectly serviceable, but yeah. It's funny, I got this, which is by Christopher Priest, and you're talking about Spider-Man vs. Wolverine, which is by Christopher Priest. Like, that was so good. It might be my favorite thing that he's done. I don't know. See, let me look at the chat here. You like the thrill of the hunt. You're also a bargain hunter, yeah. Hey, if you got the time for it, do it. It's a fun hobby. I am not going to knock it, man. It is a fun hobby. I just don't have the money to, like, go sneaking around to antique shops and digging through bins and stuff. Like, I got too many other things I want to do, and I can't take the time to do that kind of stuff as much as I'd like to. Plus, you know, the other thing is, if I buy something, where am I going to put it? He was going by Owlsley then. Was it James Owlsley? Let me look this up. James Christopher Owlsley. There we go. You know, he did an album. My shop man was listening to it like the week before the Vampirella series that this is spun off from started. So that'd been like a little over 2 years ago. And the music was just kind of like, I don't even remember it anymore. I just remember it being kind of like okay. But he was doing like an interview with him, so he was like gonna ask him about the music, so he had to listen to the music first or something like that. And I'm just like, okay, Sean, whatever you say. Oh, hold on. Oh man, the crypto spammers on Discord are now using like anime avatars. I thought this was like somebody that played like City Heroes with me or something, and I just didn't recognize their name. Now block. Get out of here. Get out of here, actual depressed kid. What a weird name. They must have hacked that account. Okay, anyway, I'm not going to flip through this anymore because I was immediately disappointed by what I saw inside the book. And hey, if you're watching this live or on the replay and you have not yet hit that like button, now's a great time to hit that like button. Just get in there and smash it. Just smash that like button. Hit it as hard as you can. Give it a good push. You know, kind of squeeze it down. Really feel the power of your like button. You know, because that's what we're all about here is we want you to really feel things. We want you to feel the stream. We want you to get involved. We want you to be part of the, you know, whole enterprise. And you should never let an opportunity go to waste. All right, that was a dumb joke, and I don't even know if it was funny. So we're going to move on now. Look, sometimes you just got to throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks. Speaking of throwing stuff at the wall, if Once in Future keeps going the way it is, they're going to run out of like mythology to throw in this, because we've got like Roman mythology, we've got all the Arthurian, Welsh, Britannic, is that the right word? Britannic stuff going on. Like, I don't even know where they can go from here. Oh, and Shakespeare was like a monster hunter. We've got like multiple King Arthurs fighting each other. Like this book is just, it's out of control. Once in Future is completely out of control, and it also looks really, really good. I love the way this book looks. The art, the line art, and the coloring meld perfectly together. And when there's otherworldly things happening, what do you think this page looks like? If your answer is, it looks like green and purple and weird pink colors, you are correct. Funny, there's magic stuff happening over here. What's it look like? Green, purple, and look, little bits of pink. Weird. Oh look, little bits of pink. It's all there. All I'm saying is, the creative team here, the creative team involved with this book, is really nailing it. Alright? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say. because I don't want to flip through this. When we left off, they were fighting the mythological water god that became King Lear or something like that. Like they were going to try to get his control or get him under control or something like that. I don't remember for sure. We're just going to flip that back open here because I want you to keep being able to see Next Men, part 1 of 4, Lies, right there. Remember, it's the Next Men. Emphasis on the X's. Sorry, I was getting a drink of water. Well, I was getting a drink of my cola product here. Because I was thirsty. I am thirsty, man. Had Red Robin for dinner. So, you know, all them salty fries, they got me, man. They got me good. Alright, let's wrap this up. We got 2 more books to get through. 4th book off my pull list. House of Slaughter number 4. Except for like 2 pages, House of Slaughter number 3 was a complete waste of time. Hopefully, House of Slaughter number 4 is less of a waste of time. But, you know, whatever. Let's just look. Hey! Suddenly, we're not wasting my time. This is what I signed up for. Look at that freaking monster. Why is there anything else in this book? Why is there literally anything else in any of the books set in this world? You noped out on something killing the children? Yeah, so did I. I mean, I'm still bottom, but I noped out of it. But yeah, I got in on this House of Slaughter thing thinking, oh, well, this might be interesting, and it might be interesting. Oh, we immediately waste it. We immediately waste this. Why is this here? I don't care what narrative you're doing. Why is this here? I want 20 pages of this guy having to kill that thing with his 2 itty-bitty knives. Why is there anything else in the dang book than some dude killing some giant monster with little itty-bitty knives? That has been the problem with Something is Killing the Children, and this is the problem with House of Slaughter, because this book isn't actually about this giant monster. It's about these 2 dudes having illicit hot makeouts. Like, that's what the book's about. It's not about, like, the giant monsters or whatever, and people being slaughtered, and blood flying everywhere, viscera dangling out of trees. No, it's just about, like, 2 dudes making out. That's why I quit doing reviews of this. Alright. Now, something I am mildly excited for. It wasn't on my pull list, and I expect it to be bad, but I'm holding out hope. I'm holding out just a little itty-bitty, like, triple X rated amount of hope right there. Yeah, I broke down. I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. I opened it up in the store, and I was not repulsed by the artwork. Like, I flipped it open, and I was like, you know, it looks kind of okay. I can get down with this. So I got high hopes that I'm going to end up liking this thing. Ah, the True Blood angle. Yeah. I'm going to get in trouble. If I keep talking about House of Slaughter, I'm going to end up getting in trouble because if you have a story, let me flip back to that 2-page spread here. We're going back. We're going back in time. Oh my god, did they really resolve the monster fight that quickly? Oh my god, they do. They resolve the fight with this giant monster in 2 pages. They don't even show it. And it's, oh my god, it's not even, oh my god, the giant monster fight is just relationship drama. You left me. He says, you left me. It's a giant monster. If you have a series with really cool monsters in it, okay? Let's say you're making a movie called, oh, I don't know, Aliens. Regardless of what happens in your movie called Aliens, featuring aliens which burst out of people's chests or whatever and have acid for blood and come in giant horror monster movie swarms, regardless of whatever else you have going on in your story, you had better feature the bloody aliens. There had better be aliens all over the place. You need aliens at the end of each act. That way people know there are aliens in your movie and it's about the aliens. If you have a book called Something is Killing the Children, every issue should be about something that is killing the children. It shouldn't be, oh, Erica Slaughter is sitting in a diner looking at a map of the city while the guy that's the waiter at the diner calls the cops on her. No, that's not interesting because you just spent 20 pages of her sitting in the Applebee's not doing anything. Just like this. Look, here's this giant monster. Let's watch the fight be resolved. This is why I'm not going to do a review of this book. I'm just going to continue buying these, and maybe one day I'll get to huck them all off to some collector. Here's the whole fight. We're cutting back and forth. The monster pins the dude down. There's a slice, and it's over. That's the fight. That's the monster fight. You didn't show me anything. You didn't scare me. You didn't thrill me. What was the point of whatever it was you just put here? Half these panels don't even look like they belong to this fight. They look like they belong to some people talking later as opposed to the actual fight you're supposed to be showing me. And quit doing this stupid thing where you go across both pages when you can just go brrr, brrr, like a normal comic book. Yes, Smart Chair. I knew which book you meant, my dude. I knew which book. You don't need to worry. Okay, I got some of that out of my system. I feel better now. I feel better about my life. I feel better about everything. And yeah, kind of like a early 2000 Marvel look. The cover, though. Hold on. Let me find it. Let me find it. Because this was a variant cover. I don't know who has it. Let me... Can I just drag that over here? No, I gotta drop it in a folder. Okay, fine. Here, this was another variant cover. It's Adam Hughes doing the art, I think. And if I'd seen this, I would have bought it, like, no question. But my store didn't have these. They might have been... This might be like, you know... Midtown Comics or something. I don't know. I don't keep up with who's got what cover or anything like that. But I saw this on, I think it was Instagram. And I got a great laugh out of it because that is a funny cover. I'm surprised it's not Frank Cho doing it, what with the, like, jokey dialogue on it. Anyway, let me get that out of here. Hello, John Tippin. Nice. It is a nice cover. You kind of joined us for, I guess we're kind of wrapping up the stream here, because... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I keep screwing up the delete. Delete. There we go. Yeah, would have absolutely bought that. So would I. Anyway, I got high hopes that I'm going to enjoy this, but I'm also going into it with the lowest of expectations. So if I end up enjoying it, it might just be because I'm not expecting it to be good or bad. I'm just kind of rolling in with hope. But I will say, I guess it's been like 2 years now. Marvel did that Amazing Mary Jane series. It was like five or six issues long. And that was an absolute ton of fun. I had a blast reading that. It's about her doing starting her acting career in Hollywood. She's doing a film where Mysterio has replaced, taken over the director's position, but nobody knows it's Mysterio. And then the Vulture shows up to sabotage the film because it's about the Sinister Six. It's really funny and cute and captures a lot of what the Mary Jane Peter Parker relationship should feel like. So I'm kind of hoping maybe this is sort of like a... We'll kind of carry that along, that kind of feeling that I'm looking for. That's what I'm hoping. Whether it does or not, I don't know. And I'm not flipping through any more of the interior because I don't want to spoil anything. And I also want to show too much of it, because if I show too much of it, you know, I start risking the copyright overlords who flutter all around us, coming down, descending on me, giving me a second copyright strike, and I'm not cool with that. I'm not here for that copyright strike game. Cody, if you want to like drop a link to your stuff, feel free. Like do you have a Patreon, or is it just like your website? You know what? I bet I can look this up before you even know I've said anything. Cowboy Steel, there he is. Ironverse Comics. Boom! All links on the site. Yeah, there we go. So if you want to check out his book, which is a weird space western, which you can kind of hear in the background. Let me mute that because it clashes with my Space Church music. You want to check out his book? You should, because it's pretty cool. And he's got like stuff online that you can go like check out. I think last time I did this, it was like, oh, I haven't read Cactus Coyote. I should probably do that at some point. He's a pretty cool dude. He puts up with me being weird when he's streaming. So the least I can do is be like, hey, he's got a cool space western. Issue 1 is definitely like pretty cool. Issue 2 is just kind of like, what did I read? I didn't realize I bought an RPG source book. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, buddy. Oh, man. I gotta give you a little trouble after I give you a little bit of praise there. Weird is what I do. Familiar territory. Good quotation. And, man, this winter's killing me. And kind of talking excitedly like I've been doing. You did that. You did those. Sourcebook Lord up. No! All this talking excitedly is kind of killing my voice. It feels very dry. I think I need a cup of tea. A cup of hot tea or something to rejuvenate myself. So we've been going for about 45 minutes. I think we're going to call it a stream here. I got some really cool stuff. I got the technology all set back up. Got my little camera here. Got the Elgato there. It's all plugged up. Everything's working. So you should start seeing some actual comic book reviews coming from me here in the next couple of days for this stuff and no doubt some of the big pile of stuff I got to read. So everybody that came in and joined us, John Tippin, Dark Admiral March Hare, Cody Fernandez, like all of you, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Everybody who's been out there lurking on and off, even just came in here for like 30 seconds and then you left because you didn't find it interesting. Thank you for taking the time to pop in here, check this out, and see if it was your jam. I appreciate it. You all have a great one, and I sure hope to see you again next time soon. Bye-bye.